Boy, nachdem wir so viel gelesen haben beim letzten Mal, geht's jetzt wieder an die nächste Crime Scene Investigation.
Yes!
Wir sind gespannt. Oh, Carl! I will repeat this one last time. We will take serious action if you continue to block our way.
Huh? Since when have the police been interested in the underbridge affairs? This is very important. This is a very important case. Get out of our way before things get out of control. Are you threatening me?
Wait, there's no need for violence. Why don't you just let me in?
Rex, thank God you've arrived. Who the hell are you? This is none of your... Phone ringing. Boss? Yes, this is Oliver. These police officers aren't giving up. Should we... What? Oh, okay, I got it. The boss said that the detectives can come in as long as he sticks... this detective can come in as long as he sticks close to our escort. We have 48 hours to correct the case. If you can't identify the murder by then, well, the boss says it's past time all debts got settled. Rex, no!
Don't worry about me, Royd. I've been waiting for this chance for years.
No, I just want to say...
These crazy gangs are becoming bolder by the day.
Tell me about it. Brazenly interrupting the police jobs like that. What would people say if this news got out?
The Underbridge district is quite sensitive right now. I don't like it, but we'll have to send Rex and Soda to investigate.
You can't be serious. A private detective instead of a police? That's completely unacceptable.
Shut the fuck up, you little piece of shit. Ich hab hier das Sagen und ich sage, dass Rex jetzt reingeht. Sonst hau ich dir auf die Fresse, Karl. Ja, dann töte ich hier als einziger Menschen. Nicht, dass wir uns hier falsch verstehen. Sorry, Rex. Rex is one of us, and now it's no time to argue. We need to get ready to break in if things go wrong. You little
yes,
bitch.
Sir.
Disrespect me again, and I will punch your fucking teeth out, you little asshole.
Oh, looky here. The special detective swag us in to save the day. Well, shall we get going?
Should I head into Underbridge now? Yeah?
Hold on a second, Link.
Take me to the crime scene and keep the sarcasm to yourself, Circuit Brain. Oh, what does he mean?
Whoa.
Ach du Scheiße. Jawohl.
This is shot. That freak sculpture is right over there. You're free to look around, but don't do anything stupid. We are watching you.
Thanks for your kind words of support. Stay out of the way while I'm investigating and do not disturb the crime scene.
If you want, we can trade insults all day. I have a memory bank full of them. Or you could stop whining and do your job. No, as we able.
I hate robots.
Na, ich bin ein bisschen bekannt vor.
So many materials used. Is this robot Brank? Poor sod.
Ist das da oben der fucking Joker?
Die Maske habe ich auch schon gesehen. What the fuck, Alter?
Glaubst du wirklich, dass das eine Maske ist und kein Kopf?
Turns out Brank does have an implanted device in his head, so it seems Noah must be the one controlling robots. Jetzt gehen wir doch gleich wieder irgend so ein scheiß Flashback. Am I hallucinating again?
Hello, detective. It's nice to see you again. Please follow me. I have prepared something fabulous for you. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked.
Bin nicht so schnell. Wait a goddamn minute.
Mach mal ein bisschen schneller, alter Mann. Ich hab heute nicht den ganzen Tag Zeit.
What is this?
Don't keep me waiting, detective.
Detective?
Strange. I hallucinate whenever I touch the implanted devices. But I only started to have hallucinations after I received that first package from Noah. How did he find out where I lived? Has Noah been spying on me all these years? William? The hallucinations are becoming more and more clear, which can't be a good sign. If I ever come across another device, I need to be much more cautious.
Hallucinations or implanted memories. A hallucination of trouble triggers after touching the implanted device. So the one was more stable and clear than ever before. I might as well be actually on the plus.
Okay. Alter Schwede.
No. Ist das eine der Stripperin? Das lila Ding kommt mir so bekannt. Der lila Part kommt mir so bekannt vor.
Es sind 5 Personen, inklusive halt Roboter. Upgraded. Es geht mal so schnell weg, das ist so
Not too long ago.
Upgraded not long ago with the latest mechanical look that came out last month. Ja, komm, ich lese das wieder am Ende.
Ja, macht mehr Sinn.
Wir suchen jetzt erstmal die
Na,
ganzen.
guck mal, er hat einen kleinen Tentakel am Fuß. Ah, ich sehe, dass noch ein halber Kopf ist. Jason, komm wieder.
Versuch es nicht.
Don't try it.
Okay, da ist noch was am Ellenbogen.
The bones have been joined by high.
Da ist diese.
Some rust can be seen on the metal spot.
Rust. Okay, ich dachte, das ist wieder diese Flüssigkeit. Was soll denn das darstellen überhaupt?
Das ist meine Tante.
Achso.
Der Wurm.
Sieht
Vergiss
nett-
den Wurm am
sieht
Fuß.
nett aus. Oh, Pilze.
Fungus.
Das
Ich sagte, das ist. Ja, das ist eine gute Stelle von der Hand gewesen. Wie, es ist nicht der Wurm. Ah, lame. Ich glaube, das alles.
Ob da irgendwas noch ist, aber es sieht gut aus. Okay, also.
Das müssen-
A face made from a dead human and robot. The techniques are not quite as sophisticated as those of the cases 13 years ago.
Oh no, das ist der Thanos-Kochroboter.
The torso skin is sewed onto a robot chest. The sewing skill is of a higher level, but the result is still unpleasant. The bones have been joined with a high degree of care, but the method used to connect torn muscle tissue seems a bit hurried. The sewing of the joints and wounds seems a bit unstable. Is a murderer unpracticed after such a long break?
Oh, da ist das ein Trittbrettfahrer.
So. A slotted alloy plate design used in the last machine generation, probably from a mid-age robot. Judging from the variety of parts used, the murderer seems quite random in his selection of targets. It is not an easy task to collect this many robots, so there must have been multiple victims. Sure. Some kind of fungus which may be a result of long-term exposure to a dark and damp environment. Some rust can be seen on the metal part.
Fuck, ich hab's Wort geschrieben.
Okay. Apart from the rust on the robots, a kind of fungus can be seen on them too. This must be the result of a long time exposure to a dark and damp environment, which is very different from the previous sculpture cases. Ja, oder er hat so lange die Sachen schon aufbewahrt. The haze in the cornea suggests time of death to be between 6 and 12 hours ago. The livor mortis doesn't disappear under pressure, which indicates the time of death to be between 4 to 10 hours ago. From the look of his body, the time of death is before midnight, and it was not mutilated at the scene, different to the old cases. The bodies have been handled differently. Although this looks strikingly similar to the older sculpture cases, the selection of materials and the fine details on the work are different to those of the old murderer. Das ist ja beruhigend. Interesting. The robot parts are from different years, but the human parts are all quite fresh, less than a day old. The victims were probably all murdered last night. While everything looks similar to the previous cases, the lack of attention to detail surprises me. Has the murderer lost his skills, or is this actually a different individual? I hadn't considered we might be dealing with a copycat.
Copycat?
No, no. There's gotta be more clues here, and the presence of Brank's head is concerning. I better dig deeper.
Das ist, am Ende finden wir Noah Sie nimmt sich ihre Maske ab und dann ist es einfach so, It was me, Rex. Penny.
Jesus, is the creepy. A weird clown mask is hanging here. I recognize this mask. It's crime scene evidence from the AED board of director's murder case, one of the worst of Noah's crimes. If I remember correctly, 40 people on the cruise ship were killed. Actually 41! Bunny puppet, poster, mask, 3 pieces of evidence from 3 of Noah's cases. I wonder what else will be waiting for me ahead.
Penny.
Penny.
Ich meine, wir wissen es doch eigentlich so. Wenn der Judge vorkommt, kann auch Penny vorkommen. Einer der Ringe, 2 der Ringe sind kaputt.
Okay, ich glaube, mit der normalen Lupe finde ich hier gar nichts. Oh doch, hier. Okay. Nicht mal zu den... Hä? Nicht mal die Ringe? Okay. Da war was.
Da war gerade was. Ja. Ein totes Baby.
Das war ein...
Da war noch
Fass.
was, oder?
Fußabdruck. Ja, ich suche noch. Ja,
Ah, da war in dem Pizzastück was. Ja.
ja, will nicht alles sich anschauen. Bloody Footprints. Ich gehe mal kurz drüber.
Wie sieht's denn mit den Symbolen aus?
Ja, die will er sich nicht anschauen. Also nicht mit der Lupe. Vielleicht muss ich ja nochmal zurück switchen.
Ich
Ja, hier,
meinte,
okay, das will er
ja.
sich noch ansehen. Robotic, whatever.
Ah,
Okay.
ich glaube, du bist schon fertig.
Ja.
Du kannst schon die beiden
Aus.
Sachen kombinieren.
Also, there's a bloody footprint near the summoning ceremony set up with no patterns. The owner must have worn shoe covers.
Fuck.
The unpatterned footprints destroyed the integrity of the summoning circle. Oh no! The footprints destroyed the integrity of a summoning circle. This suggests they didn't really care about the ceremony. Ja, das ist dann ja wirklich ein Copycat. Robotic supplementary fluid that has coagulated. The powdery deposits show signs of volatilization of a robot supplement. There are coagulated sediments on several parts of a supplementary fluid, which is similar to Brank's case. This suggests they were a result of the same method. Characteristics of a murderer's behavior. The murderer imitated the old serial murder case crime scene with patience, but he wasn't careful enough on details and wasn't serious on the ceremony either. It's set up to look like some sort of ritual. The murderer wanted to create a false worship site, but the footprints reveal his carelessness and lack of respect. This is nothing but a cover. Okay.
Go back and finish your job, Granddad! Oh, you know you need to borrow my glasses to improve your eyesight!
Damn you. Oh, here's not.
Damn you, gang member!
There are some light impressions which indicate that something the shape of a square was recently moved here, like some kind of box.
Das ist dein letztes Ding.
Drag marks extend all the way to the elevator. I should follow them.
Man bekommt irgendwie immer 4 von diesen Zahnrädern.
Zahnrädern. Ja.
Ja.
Ist hier noch irgendwas? The murderer used a curtain to cover the sculpture so no one would see him while he was putting the bodies together. Let's see what clues can be found on the curtain. Ach, das Ding.
Curtin Cobain.
Wait, there's something behind the console. He set a timer
Oh.
to lift the curtain at 8 AM today. He chose rush hour to reveal the sculpture to the public. Ist ein bisschen krank. It looks like the murderer used this curtain to cover up the crime scene, ready for its big reveal.
Aber hast du gedacht, das hat ganz schön angemeldet.
The shape of his box matches the mark below. Does that mean the murderer moved the bodies inside these cargo boxes? I should check the cargo passage. The last record was from yesterday afternoon, but the murderer couldn't have delivered the bodies at that time. The human corpses suggest they were killed last night. But wait, there's an encrypted file here. Write that down. If I navigate the system correctly, I should be able to move the key to the target. Then I can bypass the encryption and read the data. What?
Jetzt hast du es weggeklickt.
Also, oh Gott, nee. Okay, ja, ich check es schon.
Was muss machen? Das ist so ein scheiß Schiebepuzzle.
Ja, also es geht immer so weit, wie es halt geht, weißt du?
Ach so. Aber dann bist du ja schon fertig, oder?
Na, nicht ganz. Ja, fast.
Ach so.
Nee, so geht's aber gar nicht. Warte mal.
Du kannst, nein, warte, wenn du den Schlüssel, wenn du das Ding wieder hochschiebst, das X, den Schlüssel nach rechts, dann
Achso, du meinst
runter.
so rum. Ja. You are right.
Ah, ja, ich habe
So.
sogar komplizierter gedacht, aber genauso.
The goods must have been delivered from the other hubs by the murderers, so I should check those out. Body transport in time of a crime. The time of a crime was likely between 2 and 5 a.m. yesterday. The murderer used the unique logistic lines and standardized container boxes to minimize the risk of being caught. The crime scene has mostly been figured out, but I'm still missing some key links. There are many traces of the same coagulated liquid from yesterday, so I need to ask Charles about it. Jetzt? Okay.
Natürlich.
Komm, ich sag-
Willst du etwa nicht mit Charles reden?
Nee.
Deinem Lieblingscharakter.
Ich bin nur kein Fan der Stimme.
Er hat mit Pompomoral.
I finished the investigation, but it's important that you allow me to ask some questions to the workshop over there.
Whatever. Be quick. I'll be waiting outside.
Ja, mach du mal.
Whatever.
I didn't expect you guys to be here. Where's Charles? Grandpa, he's gone missing. Ja, ich meine, oh nein. Missing? What do you mean? Follow me and I'll explain. Robin, stay here and keep an eye out for any gang members.
Yeah, better go, Bob. Leave it for me.
Hör auf. The coffee cup has been tipped over. Charles seems to have left in a hurry. Grandpa keeps a gun box hidden under his pillow. I checked it and it's empty. He must have taken the gun with him. If he harmed himself, then he must have had some idea about where he was going. Could it be related to the nanofluid research from yesterday? Grandpa stayed up quite late last night. I was too tired, so I went to bed before him. I could tell something was wrong, but I didn't ask. I assumed he was worried about his research. I see. I should take a closer look at what he was doing. The report is in Grandpa's computer. Take a look yourself. Das ist ja tragisch, dass der jetzt weg ist.
Keine Sorge, können die Reports immer noch in seiner Stimme lesen.
Oh nee. That's Grandpa's weapon box. I don't know how he can get a good night's sleep with that thing poking him in the side of the head. If Charles left with a gun, it means he sensed danger. The box was neatly put back in its place though, which suggests yet enough time to prepare. A gun storage box. From the look of the shape, the gun is a Chiappa Rhino 20DS, 38 caliber, 165mm long, 700 gram weight and good for self-defense.
Ah jo, klar. Aber auch direkt
Weiß
erkannt.
Bescheid. Grandpa left suddenly and he took his gun. I hope he's not in danger.
Der Grund, warum Robin eben so geredet hat, das weil sie ihm die Zähne ausgeschlagen hat.
Ach so,
Sag's ja.
natürlich. Oh Gott.
Time, something for October. Fire therapy. Prescription. But thanks for proving the fatal issues of the memories. A highly dangerous hacker hardware. We provide that robots have no effect on human beings so far, but they are able to trace enough for your children's brains. The logic simulation experiment found that they could build an illegal interface through which they could influence a robot's thinking from outside. Side effects: it can cause a high impetus and coagulation of the separate their field to revert to non-optimal way, where pioneer amount of fluid, the neurons that further influence basis to run apart, from sediment.
Das ist ganz schön weh.
Dann hör auf damit.
Ich finde, du könntest appreciaten, wie sehr ich hier meinen Kiefer und mein Mundfleisch belaste. Nur um dieses
Also, all power to you, aber es ist deine Entscheidung gewesen.
Top-Tier-Entertainment zu schaffen.
These
Ich leide für
nanobots
meine
can
Kunst.
break through the defenses of an electronic brain? If that's true.
Ich leide für meine Performance und Rigo leidet auch.
Yeah. What? But that can't happen. If this is correct, then people would go crazy. Nobody would trust robots ever again. So we have two ways in which nanofluid is connected to today's crime scene. Brank was full of his stuff, and there's residue under the statue too. But let's take one step at a time. Gather the evidence, then fit it together. Thanks to Charles' research, it's now possible to claim that the robots at the crime scene were being controlled by this nanofluid, and that the murderer knows all about it. Okay, wir können, aber wir haben noch
Jetzt
ein Buch.
kannst du aber.
An essay published in Naturally by Doc Edward, which talks about nanorobots implementation. Okay, das ist von Edward noch, okay, alles klar, aber ansonsten auch nichts weiter. Okay, let's go. Jetzt haben wir sogar 5.
Das hat das Spiel nur gemacht, damit ich nicht richtig liege, ich sag's dir.
Ich denke auch.
Nur um mich zu ärgern.
Reicht das von der Distanz? So auf jeden Fall, würde ich sagen. Das ist zu groß. Das aber
Aber
auch.
es sieht nach. Ich wollte gerade sagen, es sieht irgendwie nach einem First Try aus, aber.
Nee,
woher?
leider nicht.
Ah, aber wir sind sowieso schon zu nah beieinander. Kannst du das Kleine einfach umsetzen?
Dreht sich das so auch? Okay, das dreht sich zumindest.
Nevermind.
So, dann warte mal. Passt das? Nee, das ist aber zu weit weg. Ich würde sagen, dass das hier auf jeden Fall richtig ist. Wobei, es könnte auch da hinkommen. Dann müsste das nur woanders mal kurz hin. So. Das Kleine ist aber einfach zu klein. Das würde passen.
Wenn du das und das etwas größere jetzt vertauschst.
Ich würde das gerne einfach ganz rausnehmen, weil ich kann nicht. Ich muss mal kurz Platz schaffen. So.
Ja. Ah, fuck, aber du kommst nicht mehr so an das Ding ran.
Nee, das sah schon ganz gut aus eigentlich.
Das sah so gut aus, ja. Unable to connect.
Hat sich das
Oder
nee,
das-
so hat es sich nicht gedreht.
Aber du kannst, das obere ist doch nicht richtig.
Aber welches andere soll da hinpassen?
Oh, fuck, ich glaube, ich habe gerade unser Kissen zerstört. Ja. Ups.
Nee, das hier muss auf jeden Fall oben hin.
Okay.
Dieses hier.
Gut.
Das muss dahin.
Hm.
So. Sprich, es geht nur darum rauszufinden, wie der
Das
Rest hier
da?
unten. Aber das hier hatten wir eben schon mal, oder?
Aber
Nee,
das
jetzt
ist
haben wir es
alles.
aber richtig. Okay,
Ja.
gut. Let's take a look.
Ooh. Take a look. Yeah.
The murderer made use of a special logistics hubs in Underbridge and used standard shipping containers to transport their materials. After that, he used the curtains to cover his sculpture. Although the murderer tried very hard to imitate the previous MO, the details weren't copied perfectly. The murderer set up a timing device on the hook control station after he finished the sculpture, then left the scene. From the evidence in the workshop, Charles left the workshop after this and has been missing since. The timing device went off in the morning and the curtain was raised, revealing the sculpture to the public and causing quite a shock.
Ja, es ist der Mörderer. Er möchte wieder jung sein.
The sculpture in the square must have been done by someone under Noah's instructions, or someone with knowledge of his previous crimes. From the residue left behind on the square, today's murder and yesterday's investigation are linked. Charles may
Das
have...
ist, Charles ist gar nicht der Richter. Er ist der Enkel. Der Enkel von Penny.
Klar. Charles may have guessed the identity of a murderer by analyzing the condensate before he disappeared, but why would he go out in the middle of the night with a gun? Where did he go? Apart from us, the only one who knew we were going to analyze the residue was Doc Edward. When he heard about the explosion yesterday, he was really shocked. We should go see him next. As a matter of fact, we have already tried to reach Dr. Edward today.
Edward würde auch Sinn machen, der weiß zumindest, wie er die Sachen zusammen stitchen kann und die waren halt auch alle bei ihm. Das ist fast schon zu offensichtlich. Ah, perfect. You are still here.
Nenko, you're back already? Did the gang get tough with you?
Ha! Nenko doesn't get caught, but sadly there wasn't much I could do. The gang has locked the clinic down. I don't know the exact connection between the doctor and Grandpa's disappearance, but I can no longer state that there isn't one.
Tell Uncle Rex the results of our investigation. Uncle...
Yesterday we searched the site of the explosion very carefully, but everything was ruined. The gang sealed off the area right after we left. Beep boop beep, beep boop bop. And today there was no sign of the good doctor at his clinic. The whole area was swarming with thugs.
So Doc Edward and Charles both go missing at the same time. This can't be a simple coincidence. We can't carry out an inspection of a clinic if the gangs are already in residence. So let's focus on the logistics hubs instead. If we start there, we might find where the sculpture materials came from.
But we don't know if the clues are red herrings or not.
Trust me, if this is who I think it is, then it's all part of his fun. Keep watch on the clinic for now, I'll go check out the logistics hubs.
Who are you talking about? You're not saying that the one behind all of this is Noah?
Looks like you're pretty well informed. Whoever it is, I'll make this nutcase pay for what he's done. So kids, I'll need your help to distract the guard outside. Any ideas how to do it? Leave that to me, I will smack the shit out of him.
Oh, ich hab gedacht, ich werde die Scheiße aus ihm rausprügeln.
Nenko and Robin can distract the guard using Grandpa's imitation device and I'll get you to the logistics hub.
Wait, what? I didn't agree to this.
You talk about kicking gangster butt every day, now's your chance.
Sure, but why have I gotta help this loser?
Oh?
Okay, but only because Chelsea mad. I guess this is it. Let's get ready to move out and kick some gangster ass.
Ach so. Auch nicht schlecht. Mann, was für ein Schwachkopf.
Yeah, bitches. What's up? This is my buddy Rex. Motherfuckers. I have no idea where this is leading.
Follow the delivery tubes and you should be able to find the next logistics hub. The gangs are on high alert today, so you need to be extra careful. Take this. It is a location positioning badge Grandpa and I designed together. He should be wearing his badge right now. When two badges get close enough, they send out a signal that gets stronger as the badges grow closer. Good luck. I hope you can find Grandpa. Now I've got to get back to Robin. He's such a bullheaded dimwit. He's probably mouthing off to a guard pretending to be you this instant. He's keeping up my reputation then. But be careful, Lola. Those gangs won't give you special treatment just because you're a child.
Character file updated. Lola.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Case ist voll.
Character file updated. Lola has now 30 confirmed kills.
Research Object Nano Robot Liquid Cluster. Research Time October 21st. Achso, das haben wir ja eigentlich schon gelesen, ne?
Ja.
Okay. Location Square Street, Underbridge District, Crime Reporter Orema. At approximately 6 AM, maintenance worker Orema spotted a horrific new sculpture on the square. Upon closer observation, he realized the sculpture looked quite similar to those from the famous serial murder case. The police were not allowed to enter the crime scene, so I performed the investigation instead. From what's left at the scene, the murderer first transported the raw materials to the crime scene using the nearby logistics hubs and then built the sculpture afterwards. Through observation, it is estimated that the limbs of 6 or 7 robots were used to make the sculpture, and the robots were from different periods within a 30-year range. The human body parts were from at least 4 victims, but the actual number will need to be confirmed through DNA verification. The method used is slightly different from that of the old serial murder case, and there seems to be an international imitation at play.
Intentional. Ja, ich glaube, das.
Ja,
oh
ich glaube,
je, das
also
ist
News bekommen wir bestimmt noch ein paar jetzt, aber History
Ja.
höchstens noch einen und das war's dann wahrscheinlich, bis wir hiermit irgendwann weitermachen.
bis es dann kommt, die End.
Okay. Das ist eigentlich ein sehr guter Moment. Ja, guck mal hier direkt. There are even posters that once promoted Sky City down here. Huh. That's just a place for the rich and powerful. Wir können das noch lesen und dann sind wir erstmal fertig mit diesem Part.
On November 9th, 2119, photos began circulating on social media appearing to show a number of large buildings under construction in an unknown location. It appeared that these buildings were being constructed under previously unknown materials, the photos created a media storm of intrigue, with many conspiracy theories beginning to circulate. Finally, on September 19th, the federal government publicly announced the Sky City plan and confirmed that 50% of the total construction had already been completed. News of the Sky City plan initially resulted in protests, which were quickly dealt with by government. With the support and will of the Leaders Committee, the Sky City plan became a top priority for global resource supplies. 7 years elapsed from the start of construction to the completion of the project, and afterwards the political and economical and cultural centers of Starlight City and neighboring areas were all moved to the Sky City. Starlight City became less prosperous as a result of these changes, and large parts of the city no longer received any natural sunlight. For people who live on the Sky City, giant shadows now forever cast on them. Following the controversial plan to build super weapons on Sky City, citizens' protests have been grown stronger and stronger. To citizens of Starlight City, Sky City seems like a sort of Damocles hanging above their heads. Residents have a hostile and fearful attitude towards it, and there has been a massive loss of population as people move out of the area.
Also ich muss direkt wieder Vergleiche ziehen. Einmal zu Final Fantasy VII tatsächlich mit Midgar als Stadt auch, ne, wo die Slums bekommen quasi kein Sonnenlicht ab, weil die Stadt oben drüber gebaut wurde. Und Stray hat halt auch so eine Stadt, die abgeriegelt ist von der Außenwelt und wo man das Endziel hat, dass man dass man da wieder das Licht reinlässt.
Ja, ist auch wie in Star Wars mit Coruscant, dass so viele, wo die Stadt wo die immer Ebene auf Ebene auf Ebene auf Ebene gebaut haben. Also wie weiter runter du gehst, desto ekelhafter wird's und desto unbewohnbarer wird es. Und auf den oberen Ebenen ist es halt bewohnbar und die ganz unteren Ebenen kannst du, glaube ich, überhaupt gar nicht mehr überleben.
Das ist auch so ein gängiges Thema in diesen Sci-Fi-Settings, so mit Städten, die übereinander gebaut werden und es den darunter lebenden Leuten schwerer machen, überhaupt zu überleben.
Yes.
Gut, aber das soll es für heute gewesen sein. Ja, mal sehen, wohin uns dieser Weg jetzt führt. Werden wir Charles und Edward lebendig wiedersehen? Finden wir Noah?
Das bestimmt.
Mal sehen, was wir hier unten noch alles erleben werden, jetzt wenn wir diesem System da folgen. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Das nächste Mal geht's hier dann weiter. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao.
Bye bye.